right, Shalom.
Shalom.
So we are the real Hebrew Israelites. We come week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which you know as America. But before we get started, we're going to give all praises, glory, infinite honors unto
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Rakadash.
Love honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who taught us in truth and well, and peace, blessings, and salutations to the whole elect, as well as those that believe in the gospel. And may you endure to the end, Lord willing. All right? And we're going to get straight into it, okay? Because as we can see, all right, signs of the times, all right, it's getting closer and closer for the return of our Lord, Yahweh Shai, all right? Now, what's the correct terminology for what they say? You might not perceive it to be this way, okay, as it was taught in the Christian church, that, you know, the Lord is coming back with roses, flowers, and making this grand entrance. No, man. The Lord is coming back for blood, all right? He's coming back to avenge his elect, all right? He's coming back to get his revenge, man. You see? Go ahead, Doc.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 60. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 63, verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? Question mark.
Yeah, who is this that coming from Edom, all right, with dyed garments from Basra, okay? And as we know, Basra was a chief city, all right, for the Idumeans, man, which is the Greek word for Edom. You see, you so-called white people, all right? Go ahead.
This that is glorious in his this that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength? Question mark. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save.
Right, traveling in the greatness of his strength, man, okay? Having that angelic power, that angelic force. You see, because when the Lord is coming back, as it says in Isaiah 47,
I got that, bro.
bring it out, Doc.
Isaiah 47, verse 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
Right, the nakedness of Esau Edom, man. All right, the Lord has made you bare. He's uncovered all of those secret places, man. Go ahead.
Yea, thy shame shall be seen.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Right, and the Lord is coming back. He's not going to meet you as a man. You see, because when he walked the earth 2,000 years ago, all right, he met you as a man. You see? As it says in, we'll grab that one, it's a Hebrew, when they say he took on the form of himself as not the angels, but he took on the form of a man. You know what I'm talking about? Right? Because, and he walked as a man, all right? As we were walking, let's just go on. Right, because as we were walking as a normal or regular man now, the Lord did the same thing, you see? But when he comes back, he's not going to meet this society, all right, the rulers of this world as a man. You see, he's coming back to take all authority, okay, all power from Esau Edom, man. All right, especially you elites. You see? Yeah, more than that, right?
This is verse 2. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the winepress?
Right, so this is a question, all right? It says, wherefore art thou red in thine apparel? So the question is like, Lord, why are your garments red? You know? Why it looks like that you was treading in a wine fat. You know, when you go, if you want to speak on it about the business, you know,
yeah, as a process of winemaking, right? You gather the grapes, which, hey, the scriptures also tell you in Revelation that the time of harvest, right, is ripe. Okay, so the wicked are being, you know, and you know, that's likened unto the wicked, man. Right? The Lord is going to gather them up and press them. Okay, and when you go into a wine press, you put all of the ripened grapes into a, let's say a barrel or whatever, and you mush them with your feet. Okay, you step on them to basically make them into a pulp, right? Which produces that wine, man. That's right.
Yeah, and when you're doing that, it's a messy job.
That's right.
You're doing it, the wine press might be this high, and you're just gonna have the color of the fruits all up on you, all right, which is berries, all right, grapes, different berries like raspberries, blackberries, whatever that may be, all right, and if you eat those type of fruits, you'll know that when you eat them, it has a red aura to it. It stains, yeah, it stains very easy. Yeah, you see? Go ahead.
In verse 3, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me.
Yeah.
For I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed is come.
Right. And the year the Lord's redeemed is come. All right, which is his elect. You know? And as the year has been called, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. Okay, but we hope to be saved out of it, man. All right, because why? The Lord is coming back with vengeance in his heart. You see? Right.
Because this is Jeremiah 25, verse 33. And the slain of the Lord shall be at the day from one end of the earth even to the other end of the earth, and they shall not be lamented, neither gathered nor buried. They shall be dung upon the ground. So it's just showing like, hey, how much bloodshed that Lord let's do, man. There's gonna be a lot of bloodshed, bro. Hey, cause hey, when the Lord come back, he's not playing around. You know what I'm saying? Cause there's too much wickedness that's going on earth. Hey, these people gotta be judged, man. You know.
This Isaiah 66 and 15, it says, for behold, the Lord Yahweh will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirl. I'm going to start over. Verse 15, it says, for behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire.
Right.
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Right. And with fire and with the swords, the Lord gonna plead with all flesh. All right. And you can grab that word.
That's what I'm get plead.
Yeah, grab that word plead for me. All right, because it ain't gonna be no what they call it, like a debate on what judgment you should get.
Yeah.
No, man. The Lord is coming back to push it down. You know?
It says slain on the Lord shall be many. Well, I just brought that out. Let's back it up, man. It's gonna be one end to the earth, and another end to the earth. That's a lot of killing.
Yeah.
The Lord's gonna do, man. Like True say, the Lord's gonna do more perish a lot of people more than saving.
Yeah, but I thought he was Shalaki. You got it. Oh, all right, yeah. So I thought he was coming back to save everybody. Yeah. If he's telling you 2/3 of his own people gonna get put down, all right, what you think that means for the judgment for the heathen nations, man? What you think that means for you? It ain't gonna be no hope. All right, go ahead.
Or it tell you a second that is 9 and 15 that the many more shall perish than we shall be saved.
That's
Like
right.
as a wave is greater than a drop.
Yeah. A wave greater than a drop. Hey, that's a big difference, man. All right, but contrary to popular belief, all right, people think that the Lord is coming back with flowers, man. Okay? But we here to tell you that it's not. All right, it's gonna be a great, a dreadful, all right, a terrible, a fearful day. Okay? A lot of death. All right? You're gonna have all kind of things happening, man. You see?
Got that word for you. It's that word plead. All right, back in that Isaiah 66, and it's Strong's 8199, Shaphat, and it says to judge, to govern, to vindicate, to punish. It says condemning and punishment. It says to judge the opponent at law. And who is the opponent at law? The wicked, man. You know, ultimately Esau, Edom. All right, then 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man. All right, you got it up.
Yeah, read that. What it said again?
It says to judge the opponent at law.
Yeah, and who's our opponent? All right, our chief opponent, the so-called white man, man, Esau, Edom. You see, and he's the one he's doing what? He's at law. He sits in the judge's seat, man. All right, he's the one who puts out all of his laws and things that we have to abide to, and it's clean contrary to the scriptures, man. You see? Grab you got something?
Got
Grab Wisdom of Solomon 2 for me. Oh, go ahead, bro.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Verse 19. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into his house and leaned his hand upon the wall and a serpent bit him. Verse 20. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light? Question mark. even very dark and no brightness in it.
That's right.
Basically, the day of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua redeemed, is gonna be terrible. It's gonna be a bunch of calamities, destruction, death. Mainly, the Lord's gonna be sending out judgment upon the whole earth.
Yep. That's right. And it said as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, and then said what?
Oh, lean his hand
upon the wall and the serpent bit him. You see, because if you flee from a lion, right? Speaking in a parabolic talk, all right? You flee from a lion, all right? You get away from the lion, you're gonna be tired, all right? You're gonna think you can find you a break, but then you go in a room and you see a bear in the room, what you gonna do? Take off again, you see? And you gonna what? Then you're gonna find rest again somewhere else, all right? Put your hand on the wall and the serpent gonna bite you, you see? It ain't gonna be no rest for you, man. All right, it ain't gonna be nowhere you can run to escape the judgment of the Lord. You see, when he come back with as it said in Isaiah 66, with fire and with chariots like a whirlwind, man. All right, and by fire and by a sword is he gonna judge you, man. All right, but what it isn't for you, you see, because a lot of these people that's walking around in gross darkness, it's gonna be a terrible day for them, man. You see, those are the ones that's desiring the day of the Lord. You got it.
This is Joel 2:11. It says, and the Lord shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great. For he is strong that executed his word. For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible.
Hey, Sluggy, go ahead. My phone.
Yeah. And who can abide it?
Jump to verse 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Yeah.
doing that.
1 and 2.
This is Joel 2:1. It says, blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble.
And that's what we doing week in, week out, man. We blowing the alarm in Zion. You see? Zion, which represents the monument, all right, the monument of Israel, all right, giving out the warning and telling you that the Lord is coming back, man. All right? And as they say, oh, we've been in the last days, all right. Oh, the Lord been coming back. The Lord ain't never come back. Give me Ezekiel 26:12. Keep going, man.
It says, let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
Right, the day of the Lord is nigh, it's at hand, man. You see? People don't really understand that we're on the brink of a civil war, man. You see? People don't understand what the hell is going on. All right? You got these Republicans, okay, that's literally putting out the signal, all right, buzzwords, code words, telling you what's getting ready to happen. All right? If they lose this election, this place is going belly up, man. You see? And how do we know that the day of the Lord is nigh as at hand? Through what? Through prophecy, man. You see? You got it, bro. You know you was holding on.
Yeah, and also the scriptures tell you in the book of 2nd Esdras, the 9th chapter, in verse 1, it says, measure thou the time diligently. Right? That's how you measure the time. Right? Prophecy is used as a measuring tool to see where we are. Right? How close are we to the return of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua?
Right.
But this is hey, y'all got Amos 5 and 18?
Yeah,
You got it already? All right. This Salakia. This Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18 and verse 15.
Yes, bro.
And it reads, thine almighty word leaped down from heaven out of thy royal throne as a fierce man of war into the midst of the land of destruction. Right, and that almighty word is talking about Yahushua, right? According to the book of John, man. Right, chapter 1 and verse 4. Okay? Verse 16, it reads, and brought thine unfeigned commandment as a sharp sword, and standing up filled all things with death, and it touched the heavens, but it stood upon earth. Right? And that's what Yahushua comes back to do, man. All right? He's coming to do away with this place and all things that's associated with it. All right? That's conformed to the ways of this world, man. All right? That's really ultimately under the mind control of Esau. All right? He's coming to do away with that image. You know?
Yep. If I can add too, because all the Lord is waiting on is a couple of prophecies to be fulfilled.
Right.
You see? And then the Heavenly Father, as the video we always reference off of Instagram, right?
Oh yeah, it's time.
You know, once the Lord give him that head nod, that's it. It's gonna be a wrap, man. All right. It said of the word, which is Yahushua, as the brother alluded to, he leaped off the throne. So the Lord, he gone,
He
man.
didn't say he stepped down.
No.
He didn't leave. No, he left.
He leaped, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what you think, if you've been waiting 2,000 years to do something, right? Your father been telling you, hey, you gonna do it, all right, but you just gotta wait on a couple of things. Just wait, all right, which is, as the scripture says, a day with the Lord, all right, is as 1,000 years and 1,000 years a day. You see? And which has been nothing but, 2.5 days roughly. You wanna say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say this, man, because Yahweh Shai is coming back to bring vengeance, right? Death and destruction. What it tell you in the book of Sirach, right, the 39th chapter, that the Lord have angels, all right, ready as need is. Yeah, I'm gonna get that, bro. To bring judgment, like, and they don't fail. You see, but I'm gonna get it. Just so I'm not rambling, slacking, bro. This the book of Sirach, chapter 39, and verse 28, and it reads, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out the force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Hey, is that not describing what Yahweh Shai coming to do, man?
Yeah.
You see? He coming to utterly fulfill the wrath of Yahweh.
Yeah.
You
If I could say, the Lord is displeased with this place, man.
That's right,
All right, he tired of the wickedness. All right, as it said in the Revelation 18, the wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, man. All right, and her hurtful works are fulfilled. So
right.
we ain't got long, Akim. We ain't got long to come out here every week, all right, and prophesy, all right, and warn you people what's coming, man. You got that Ezekiel?
I got a little bit.
Yeah. Come.
I'm gonna jump down to 31, get the point. This will made me bring out this particular verse, right? And quick disclaimer: we usually use this to talk about, the different spirits that jump on, these niggas, eat them out here. But Yahweh Shai is a spirit as well, man. And it was his purpose, purpose to destroy the likeness of this world, man. But this is verse 31. It says, "They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word." Right? And even Yahweh Shai don't know the time. You see, so whenever the Lord, like you said, give him that nod or that go ahead, right? He going, as fast as he possibly can. And he not gonna get down here and be like, oh, well, nah, it's just gonna be straight business. The talking has been done already. You got it, I got one.
How is he talking? Through us.
That's right.
Telling that warning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, once he comes down, ain't gonna be no more talking. We already talked to you already. We warned you. You know what I'm saying? You already signed some judgment, man. You know what I'm saying?
I got one, man. This is Zephaniah 1 and 14. It says, "The great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasted greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness."
Yeah.
Come on, brother. It's a day of this is a day of trouble and distress. So it ain't gonna be no hugs and kisses. The Lord coming back with, man. Just straight judgment getting executed.
Yeah, Lord not coming back saying, we are the world, we are the children. You know that song, Tom?
Yeah.
Lord ain't come down and do that. It's straight judgment, man. It's straight bloodshed, like we said before, man.
Yeah, like the brother Kayase coming back to get the business clear, man.
Business clear.
Yeah.
I can read it. I stopped at 15. I can read on. Verse 16, it says, "A day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung." Yeah, that's
Yeah,
I
that's,
could read.
if I can say, man, that's the setting of the said times to come, man. Right? Like the brother started out with, what is read in the scriptures is completely converse than what's taught, all right, in these churches, man. It's completely contrary. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, that's what I was trying
You
to
know,
think about. Yeah.
to what's being taught, man. You have people that think they saved already.
Yeah.
What are you saved from? You know, nobody's persecuting you right now. You see, though we are in a land of captivity, but hey, you're not being faced with death. Okay, you don't have death surrounding you on all corners. So how are you delivered?
We're gonna see how they deliver in the times to come. All right? When there's people running down the streets, as the scripture says in Esdras, with swords in their hands, man.
Yeah.
All right? Doing whatever they want to do, as it says, the course of their actions is gonna stand in their power, man. All right? We're gonna see if you saved then, you know? Go ahead, I bring that out.
Because Ezekiel 12, verse 22. Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel?
Right, what is that proverb? Oh, the Lord, like I said earlier, the Lord been coming back. We've been in the last days, all right? That's the same proverb that people been saying for years, man. All right, since I was a little boy, all right? Something my grandma said, oh, we've been in the last days. My mom used to tell me that shit, man. We've been in the last days.
And they were right.
Yeah,
They were right.
they were right. You right.
But we in the end of the last
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, we're in the last
You know?
seconds of time.
We had the season finale, man.
Yes. This is the last episode, and it's getting down to the last 15 minutes, man. It's getting good, all right? As you know anything about theater, all right, this movie, the Lord's movie, is about to reach its climax, man.
That's right.
You see? Because it's been steady doing what? Trickling up, trickling up, trickling up, and it's about to get at that bubble point at the top to where everything is just about to take off, man.
Hey, it's just like one of those Marvel movies. Hey, what happened? You have, a few exciting points here and there. Throughout history, we've had climaxes, valleys, peaks. Right? But the greatest part, just like in the Marvel movies, what's the greatest part? When they had a big war at the end. You see, and that's where we finna get to, that part, man, of the story. Right? When hey, you got Michael finna come down. All the angels. The brother Kaya always say this, man. Hey, he's speaking as a man, and it's funny to think about, but hey, seriously though, like the Lord just gonna empty the heavens, man. Everybody gonna come down here and get busy. You got it, huh?
Yeah, it said, son of man, Ezekiel 12, verse 22. Son of man, what is that proverb that ye had in the land of Israel, saying the days are prolonged and every vision faileth?
Right. So, man, the Lord ain't never coming back at this point.
Yeah.
They've been saying this. You got men that's in their 50s, 60s, or they've been saying this. You got these niggas on the street every week talking about the same shit. But this is what we deal with, man. All right? For those who don't know, brothers got different family members that's scoffing. All right? Niggas on the comment board scoffing. You see? Saying that, hey, man, y'all been saying the same shit for years. You see?
Not in our lifetime.
Not in our lifetime.
Maybe
yeah.
our great grandchildren.
That's the one right there.
Yeah. Like, what do you mean?
Huh.
You don't see the signs? Are you blind?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
They are blind. Literally, they are blind. You got it, bro.
There's a Habakkuk 2, verse 3.
Yes.
For the vision is yet for a appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry.
Yeah, though it tarry, all right, because it's a build up here, it's a build up there, all right. It might, trickle back down. You see, so it's tarrying again. Though it tarry, wait for it. You see, because it will surely come to pass, man. All right. You might have to get that. Grab Isaiah 55 in 11 for me. You can finish that Ezekiel out, right? Because hey, man, we tired of coming out here, all right, and we younger brothers that's been in for a short time and preaching to you goddamn idiots, man. All right. Finish that out.
It said, verse 23. Tell them therefore, thus says the Lord power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision.
Right, the effect of every vision. All right, all of these prophecies, man. You see, as a brother Raya say all the time, it's gonna be a poly crisis, man. You see, because it's gonna be, you're gonna have the market crashing, all right? It's gonna be anarchy, total chaos on the streets, man. You see, all in the meantime, you're gonna have troops, okay? These they already talking about the IDF, all right? The is Israeli Defense Ministry putting soldiers on the streets in New York, man. You see, so the foreign troops are here. They've been here, man. All right, and they're just waiting on their go calls. You see, the effect, the days are for every what they say. The days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. Keep going on.
Basically, the Lord was saying like, hey, all these people talking about saying that it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna shut them up.
Yeah, I'm gonna show them.
I'm gonna show them.
Yeah, what you my mom used to tell me when I was a little boy. Hey, I'm gonna show you better than I could tell you.
Yeah, that's really better to tell you.
And that's true words, man.
Yeah.
And it's nothing sweeter than showing a person something that you've been telling them, man. You know? And the Lord gonna have that, and that's why I tell you in Proverbs, I believe the 2nd chapter, that we're gonna laugh at him because we've been telling you. You know?
Proverbs 1.
Yeah, 1. Salaki, you got it.
So, verse 24. For there shall be no more any vain visions, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel. For I am the Lord, I will speak.
For I am who?
For I am the Lord, I will speak.
Right, and the Lord is speaking through his men, man. He said, I am the Lord Yahweh. All right? And the Lord tell you that he magnified his word above his name, okay? Because why? Everything that's written in the scriptures is going to come to pass, man. You see? Go ahead.
It said, for I am the Lord, I will speak, and the words that I shall speak shall come to pass.
Right, so we ain't out here for nothing, man. All right, the words that we're speaking, and we truly believe that the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, all right, is speaking through us, all right, in order to bring in what? His kingdom, man. You see? It says, it shall come to pass, and it shall no more be prolonged, man. All right? And this is milliseconds away from happening, man. Go ahead.
It said, it shall be no more prolonged, for in your days.
Yeah, in your days.
In your days.
In your lifetime.
Yeah, in this lifetime.
Your generation, man. Go ahead.
O rebellious house, will I say the word, and will perform it, saith the Lord power.
Yeah. And the Lord is,
I will feel again, the words of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come. And he prophesied of the times that are far off. So yeah, just back then we were saying, our people saying that what's never happening in this lifetime, or this and that, so happen like a long. But yet the Lord say this, therefore say unto them, thus saith the Lord power, there shall none of my words be prolonged anymore, but the words which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord power. That's it, bro.
And if I can say it, just put into context, and the apostles, when Yahushua rose from the dead, they already thought the kingdom was finna come back.
it was
And
like
brother, that was over 2,000 years ago, roughly. You know. So just imagine how close we are now, 2,000 years later. All right, we so close to the kingdom, we could taste it, man. We could see it, smell it. You know, our spirits are getting in tune. That's why it's so important for us to grasp this knowledge while we can, because, hey, we don't have that much time. All right, time is of the essence, man. You know, you gotta get this thing quick, man. With respect unto balance, but hey, we have no time to play, man. The Lord is coming back to bring vengeance upon the earth. All right, a vengeance that's been long needed.
Yeah.
You got it, Asha.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 3, verse 3. So what if some did not believe? Question mark. So their unbelief made the faith of Yahweh without effect? Question mark.
So if some didn't believe, who cares? Who gives a flying, you know what I'm saying? That's not going to stop the prophecies of the Lord. That's not going to stop the elect from being sealed, man. That's not going to stop this word from going out. Okay, until the Lord cancels Christmas on the word. You see? Go ahead.
Yahweh forbid. Yea, let Yahweh be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged.
Bible concern? Yeah, read verse 1.
Yahweh forbid. Yea, like the Most High be true, but every man a liar.
Right, and the Most High forbid that. You see? Ain't nothing changed in the scriptures, man. All right, these books was written hundreds of years ago, man. All right, and thus we are still seeing things be fulfilled in prophecy, man. So your unbelief, we don't really give a fuck. You know?
Yeah, Lord ain't gonna change his mind either, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He ain't gonna change his mind because a lot of people don't believe in him. The things that he say. You know
Yeah,
what
it
I'm
said,
saying?
let the Most High be true and every man a liar. You got it.
Hey, bro, what people don't know is they think that their unbelief makes them exempt
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
Lord's judgment. Don't work like that.
Good point.
Don't work like that.
If you don't believe, you ain't gonna die. That's we living in the real world, man.
Yeah. I was gonna say everybody's on the Lord's time. We're not. The Lord's not on your time, obviously.
Right. If everything was on our time, we'd be in the kingdom already, man. You see? You see something?
Yeah, and ultimately, these people are living in a false reality.
That's right.
You
That's
know,
beautiful.
the reality of the Lord is the only reality.
Yeah.
You see, and that's why we gotta have assistance from the Spirit, all right, to change our minds over to the reality of the Lord.
That's right.
Understanding that death is serious, all right?
Yeah.
The vengeance of the Lord is serious. These people have no idea, no inclination of how real the Lord is. They just think it's a fairy tale. You see? You got it, huh?
I got y'all precept.
I got that Isaiah 55 and 11. It's Isaiah 55 and 11, and it reads, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall... Go ahead.
Can you start at 8, Bible?
Con. It's Isaiah 55 and verse 8, and it reads, for my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are my ways, neither are your ways my ways, said the Lord.
Right. So the Lord thoughts, all right, the way you want things to happen, they ain't gonna happen like that, man. All right. The Lord gonna sanction everything, and He wanted to happen how He wanted to happen. You see?
Right.
Like I said, if we could have the kingdom, we'd be sitting in thrones right now, man, sipping wine. You know what I'm saying? But no, the Lord said, my thoughts are not your thoughts, man. All right, He created you. You see? Go ahead.
Verse 9, it reads, for as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. So as the heavens are higher than the earth, you see, in the third dimension, all right, the spiritual realm, okay, we can't even see the spiritual realm, man. All right, that's how much higher that a higher cadence that the Lord is thinking on, man.
Right, we can't fully know the Lord, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we try to know the Lord, we would be staying up like all night, bro.
I
Bro,
got something to
all
back y'all
night.
up right quick.
Even that's not enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got something to back y'all up. This is 1 Corinthians 1, chapter 1 and 25. It says, because the foolishness of the Most High is wiser than men, and the weakness of the Most High is stronger than men.
Yeah. Break it down.
Yeah, so the Most High is, even the lowest level of the Lord's knowledge is greater than you, brother.
Yeah.
You can't be compared to it.
Yeah, especially you so-called white people, man. All right, you scientists, okay, you elites that try to figure out the Lord. All right, hey man, your thoughts are foolishness, man. Okay, it says because the foolishness of the Most High is wiser than men. You see, man, the Lord could be thinking about, just hypothetically speaking, anything, folly, and that's still higher than you, man. All right, but here it is, you want to strive and be like the Most High. You see? Go ahead, finish that Isaiah all right.
Yeah,
I know
people,
you got
yeah.
a lot more than that.
Another thing too, like people don't understand, like, how the law used, you know what I'm saying, the underdogs, you know what I'm saying, people that you wouldn't think they'll be out here preaching and reading the Bible. Yeah, like people people can't fathom that, man. That how we got so much knowledge, man. How we so confident in what we speaking on, man.
Right here,
Yeah, bring it up,
right
bro.
here.
Right here.
Verse 26, it says, For ye see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called, Verse
So
27.
not many wise men after the flesh. People that seem to know they think they're on a higher level. They got the doctorate degrees, all right, PhDs.
Yep.
Seminary school.
Seminary school, all right. Graduated at top of the courses, top classes, all right, top professors. You see? Go ahead.
Verse 27. But the Most High had chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise.
Mm-hmm.
And the Most High had chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty.
Right, simple things, man.
Yeah.
The Lord put men on the highways and byways with their Bibles, all right, with a stick, calling upon the 12 tribes of Israel to return with garments on, man. Calling upon the 12 tribes to return to their power, and that's confounding you, man.
Yeah, like
Because you
some,
don't,
yeah, so like,
Yeah.
some brothers, they ain't go to college.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some brothers, like, they wasn't like no A&B students, man. Some brothers, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they out there, though.
Yeah, some brothers that can't even read, couldn't even read all that
couldn't
good,
read
man.
it. Yeah, good. Yeah.
All right, some brothers, the school thing, brother, you know, that's
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 a
a
whole
whole
nother
nother
thing.
thing,
A whole nother thing.
that's
yeah.
a whole nother thing, man. All right, but on the other hand, you did have actual men that was in these schools, all right, as the elder bring out all the time, that was the top of everything, all right. You had the highest GPAs, all right, was the smartest in the classroom, okay, best on the football field,
Dean's list.
the dean's list,
Dean's
and
list.
you know, honor roll, okay, and the Lord still handpicked those men. You see?
Into where, hey, man, brothers fight, hey, went to jail, had a record, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And another thing, too, like, yeah,
That's
some
true.
brothers out there not even public speaking like that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? They, you know what I'm saying? They shy a little bit, you know what I'm saying? They don't too much be around the public. You know what I'm saying? But yet they out there, though, speaking confidently of
Yep.
His word.
Yeah.
Hey, brothers with impediments, man.
Yeah.
You know, so-called medically diagnosed impediments.
Yeah, speech
Oh,
problems. Like,
yeah.
have a problem with their speech.
You know, and the Lord fixed that all through the power and spirit, man, of His word. You know,
But say that gives the glorification of, hey, y'all shot, y'all about you shot.
That's right.
So yeah, say if you would have chose like the higher ups in the world, yeah, people would glorify them instead of the Lord.
Yeah.
But bro, this is all things that happen in the scriptures though, because who was it? Saul?
Yeah, I was just
He was
thinking
right.
about that.
He was the tallest man. Well, he was the tallest man in Israel.
Yeah.
So he looked to be.
He was handsome.
Yeah, he looked to be of
Yes.
some kind of importance.
Yeah.
But who the Lord chose over him? He chose King David, man. Who looked at weak and feeble, but the spirit of but the law was dealing with him. You
Yeah,
got
another example too is Moses. You know what I'm saying? When Moses came up to him, he was like, Moses, like, I'm not that good at speaking. I'm not like this and that. But yeah, the Lord said, nah, I'm control your mouth, man, to speak this word. You know what I'm saying? It happens to a lot of us brothers, man. Hey, yeah, they want to show we wasn't like, you know what I'm saying? We be nervous, but yeah, it would be like, hey, it's the spirit that gives us that confidence to speak and know what to say. According to the scriptures, man.
Moses was even afraid of, bringing it out by himself.
Yeah, by itself.
And the Lord gave him his brother, Aaron.
Aaron.
You know, hey,
Yeah, Aaron.
to comfort him and, have his back.
Yeah, God.
Y'all got
another
something?
thing too.
You make a point.
Oh yeah, another thing too. King David's son Absalom, he was the most handsome man in Israel, brother. But he was wicked as all hell, though. So it's not about how the Lord choosing the meek and the lowly, brother. That's right. That's it.
Yeah,
I got more in this. I got more in this too.
Let me bring this account out real quick to back y'all up. Yeah.
This is the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 16, verse 5. And he said peaceably, I am come to sacrifice unto the Lord Yahweh. Sanctify yourselves and come with me to the sacrifice.
Right, and this is Samuel, all right, talking to who was David's father, all right, Jesse, man.
Yeah.
All right, just to give a little backstory. Go ahead.
And he sanctified Jesse and his sons and called them to the sacrifice. Verse 6. And it came to pass when they were come that he looked on Eliab and said, surely the Lord's anointed is before him. Verse 7. But the Lord Yahweh said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or on his height of his stature, because I have refused him.
Right, so the Lord told Samuel, hey, don't pay attention, because the times before that, what you had Saul, all right, who was the king of Israel, all right, who was higher, he was taller than all the rest, man. You see, he was comely to look upon, all right. So the Lord said, you know what, I'm gonna do something different this time, all all right? We're gonna do something, and we're gonna pick a man of a lower stature, all right, one that is not looking for you, see? And which the Lord is doing right now with his men. You see? Go ahead, Al.
Yeah, king. Saul looking like a king.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saul had the appearance of a king, man. You know, and it's fitting that the Lord he chose the smaller, like basically the runt, right, of the children, right, and ultimately to do what? To magnify his own glory, man. Like this is what I can do. You see, I can make this man, you know, and the scriptures tell you that the Lord he uplift who he want to uplift, and he put down who he want to put down. Roughly paraphrase. You got it.
Verse 7, but the Lord Yahweh said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord Yahweh seeth not as man seeth.
You see? And that came up again. My thoughts are not your thoughts, man. I don't see things how you see it, you see? Because the Lord is looking at the inner of a man. He's looking at the man's spirit. You see? Go ahead.
For man looketh on the outward appearance.
Yup, man looking at what they can see. All right? They have a carnal appearance, man. You see? Like, I'm looking at this brother. This is what I see. But no, the Most High sees something greater that's inside of you, man. All right? And when he anoints you with the Ruach HaKodesh to come out and teach this word, you better believe that, man. You better believe that the Lord is ultimately speaking through you. You see? Go ahead, man.
Who was another account? Paul, man.
Yes, sir.
Paul was a feeble man, but he, you know, extremely heavy in the scriptures.
Right.
Hey,
Go ahead.
Paul was extremely afflicted, bro.
yeah, extremely, but the spirit of the Lord was heavy.
It was deep on him.
They're dealing with him, man. You know?
Yeah, that's another thing too. Yeah, basically. Yeah, that don't even matter. Yeah, basically, I wanted to say is that there's all the mercies too that we out here. You know what I'm saying? Just backing up Paul. Hey, Apostle Paul, he was, you know what I'm saying? He was afflicted. He was persecuting the other believers, man, for believing on Yahweh.
Yeah, he was persecuting the church.
Yeah, persecuting the church.
Those that truly believed on Yahweh, he was like, get you. He was putting them down,
Yeah,
right?
closed down.
Yeah.
But yeah, Yahweh came on to him, man. You know what I'm
Knocked
saying?
him off the horse, blinded him,
Yeah,
and say, hey, look,
he was made, the apostles. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Of the Gentiles, man, which they the Israelite farmers.
the Israelite farmers, man. Yeah.
Quick testimony, you know, way before I even came into the truth, man, not to compare myself to Paul or anything, but in like manner, hey, my grandmother used to always tell me, son, you need to start reading the Bible, you know, the Bible this, the Bible that. And I used to get frustrated with it and tell her, get out of here, kids.
Just keep speaking, man.
You know, and I used to tell her, like, I don't want to hear that, grandmother. I just don't want to hear that. You know, and what the Lord said made me eat my words.
Yeah.
You know, now look at me, defending the gospel.
Yeah. Like
You know?
Moses. Moses was like, man, look, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. And
Jeremiah too.
Yeah.
Jonah.
Man, Jonah got on the ship, man.
Man, he jumped
He
off.
tried
he tried to
to
smirk
run
out.
from prophesying, brother.
The Lord made the fish come swallow him up, bro.
Yeah.
Like, get chill. You about to do this.
Going.
Tripping.
Yeah, man, when the Lord got this for you, all right, as we was going into the 2 Samuel 16, all right, when the Lord anoints you, all right, and he see that your spirit, all right, is fitting for him, what he gonna do? He gonna put you on the level, man, you know?
He created that spirit to be for this, to do this specific job.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
every tool in the toolbox have a job, man. And that's the same as, you know, with 2/3, with Edomites, with heathens, you know, with the elect, right? There's a job. And we've been called for this job, man. And the Lord will be damned if you don't do it.
Yeah.
He'll be
Yeah,
damned,
sure.
man. I've never seen a tool in my toolbox that said, hey, don't use me.
Yeah.
You know? Come on, man. What?
I got one. There's Jeremiah 1 verse 5.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, son.
you say one finish up?
Just grab that right
Yeah.
there. We don't come down.
Yes.
So yeah, Jeremiah 1 verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I had sanctified thee. I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations, man.
Ordained.
Ordained thee. And bro, that's deep, bro. Like we was in the womb, the Lord
Before
saw
the
us
womb.
before the womb,
Yeah.
man. That's deep, bro. That's crazy, bro. He made us a prophet, bro.
In the first reincarnation, man, the Lord knew our spirits and allowed them to do what? Go back into that same lot over and over and over again. Why? Because he knew us from the beginning, man.
Yeah, we are all playing trying to, be some of this world, not knowing this is our purpose, man.
Right.
This is the purpose right here, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's saying one of the scriptures say the spirit of the prophets is subject unto the prophet.
Yeah.
So basically, this was ordained for us to do this from the beginning.
Yeah, from the beginning.
You can grab that too after you finish.
And I'm gonna bust your head even more to the fat meat. Hey, the Lord, when the Lord was sitting down speaking with Yahushua before everything was created, it was already planned out that these certain men was gonna come on the earth and each reincarnation and do the same thing, alluding back to what that brother he about to bring out. I being subject to the prophets. It was already conversed about. You see, between the Lord and Yahushua, man. Go ahead.
Yeah.
We just reread together. This is 1 Samuel 16, chapter 16, verse 7. But the Lord Yahweh said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance, or on the height of his stature, because I refused him. For the Lord Yahweh seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord Yahweh looketh on the heart. Verse 11, and Samuel said unto Jesse, are here all thy children? Question mark.
Right, because at this point in time, Jesse had brought out all of his sons to see Samuel, and none of them was the one that the Lord was going to anoint.
Yeah.
Right, he brought out the bigger, the husky ones.
Yep.
All right, the ones that look like, hey, this got to be, the ones that you're looking for. All right, now David, he was the youngest. All right, he was the youngest. He was tending to the sheep. You see, and none of them would have expected that it was David. Go ahead.
And he said, there remaineth yet the youngest, and behold, he keepeth the sheep.
Mm-hmm.
And Samuel said unto Jesse, send and fetch him, for he will not sit down till he come hither.
Right, because after all of these, what was it, 7 sons, I believe. All right, after all of these 7 sons, he was like, man, that's not it. You see? And I know the Lord told me to look upon, not on his stature, but on his countenance, man. You see? And what? And lo and behold, it was David. All right, the one who the Lord anointed. All right, the one who was after the Lord's own heart, man. You see?
Little David.
Real old David, man. That was Doc. All right, the beloved of the Most High, man.
But that's even more just backing up the point. The Lord looking on the heart of a man. Yeah, the men look on the outward appearance of man, but the Lord looking on the heart. Bro, that backs up that the Lord don't have no respect of persons either. He don't care how you look. If he chose you, he chose you.
Yep. Yeah. Can't do nothing.
We see that today with these different camps. Right? All of these different camps, they look cool, and I've even had, family members that say, hey, you don't be with those guys that be in the purple? Y'all not with those guys that be with the all black and the little head things on? No. Oh, well, who y'all with? Y'all don't look like prophets.
Yeah.
How a prophet supposed to look? Look what the
You don't fit the description of a prophet.
right. Do it matter? Nah. It's about what that man's spewing out, man. What's the message? And that's gonna get a lot of people tripped up because you have certain people that's so-called in the know, but just because you don't look the part, they don't, follow what you preaching. Ultimately, not following what the Lord is saying, man.
That's why they don't get it, bro, because they don't get the Lord. Like they man pleasers, brother.
Yeah.
So the men who please in the Lord, they're not gonna be able to comprehend like the level of the thing, the way we do things.
Right.
But I got this last verse in here, bro. This 1 Corinthians 1:28. It says, in base things of the world, and things which are despised, had the Most High chosen.
Things that the Lord that would people, all right, would despise, which is us, man. Base things, man. Things that look basic. Okay, we look basic, right? Let's be real. We look like regular, Israelites, man. All right. When I say that, I'm talking about you Negroes. We look like regular Negroes, all right? Brothers that's of different tribes, they look like their tribes, man. Just a regular person. You see? But that's all the more glory that the Lord is going to get when He's what? Save us, beam us up, and change us, man. You see? Go ahead.
Because he chose the meek and the lowly.
That's right.
It says, "Have the Most High." So like, I'm gonna just start over. "And base things of the world, and things which are despised, have the Most High chosen, yeah, and things which are not, to bring to naught things that are."
Right. So things that are not to bring to things that which are. You see? And we are looked down upon, all right? But the Lord is telling you in 1 Peter, all right, to humble yourselves, and in due time the Lord is gonna lift us up, man. He's gonna exalt us, man. You see?
Another thing too, brother, because it says, "and things which are not," brother, we looked at as nobodies, bro.
Yeah, things which are not.
We looked at as nobodies, brother. And it says, "to bring to naught things that are," man. So all of the
People with big names, you know, people who perceive themselves to be somebody, all right? You think you have a reputation in this society, you know, you're a celebrity, all right? Man, the Lord is going to bring that to naught, man, all right? He's going to bring that to naught, those who believe they are something, man.
and we doing it too, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, we prophesying. Brother, this is the uprooting of a whole kingdom, bro.
Yep.
No, it's nobody's.
Right.
It's prophesying that we uprooting the whole kingdom, bro.
Yep.
And that's heavy, brother.
And the things that we speaking are actually happening.
Yes.
And if they haven't happened yet, they're going to happen.
Hey, we are part of 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, man. You know, that grabbing of the hill. We are part of that. We are working will of that. And Lord willing, we see it unto the end, you know, and reap the rewards of being that working will, you know, through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. But I got a scripture to back up the point y'all been making. This the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 1.
Yes.
And it reads, "Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors."
Right. And we are the righteous men that's standing in great boldness, man.
That's right.
Week in, week out. All right. Prophesying the downfall of this place.
That's right.
You see? Because we ready for this wicked kingdom to go. All right. Go ahead, Art.
Verse 2, it reads, oh, Salaki, and it says, and made no account of his labors.
Mhm.
All right. Hey, our people just see us come out on the sad days. They see us getting on the different calls all throughout the week, like putting all our time, effort, energy into the ministry. And they say, damn, you know, when is this going to end? You
Right.
know, or what is the purpose of this?
I think it's another facade.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
You know? But really, this is going to be the thing that Lord willing save us, man. But it reads, verse 2, it reads, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation so far beyond all that they looked for.
Right. And what that guy, J. Edgar Hoover, said, all right, about the so-called Negroes in this society, all right, they strategize in order to do what? Keep us from not coming together.
That's right.
You see? And what he knew, all right, these devils know that through insight and different things of that sort, all right, they know that the Lord was going to raise up prophets, all right? They knew that they had the Lord's anointed. You see? They knew that they had the Lord's chosen people, man. All right? But what they did, they came and had what? Crafty counsel, okay? So that they didn't rise up.
Somebody
What?
get that in Psalms.
Psalms 83, you know? But they did that in order for them to not, for us to not rise up. But what? Lo and behold, we rose up, man. All right? All through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
And these devils know the scriptures.
Yeah.
Right? They have the resources and things of that nature to go back into the the ancient world and retrieve the artifacts, okay, the different paintings, okay, the architecture, all of that, man. They know, we are the top nation on the face of the earth, man. Among all the nations, we that one, okay, the beloved of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right, but this precept going to explain exactly what I'm talking about.
This is Psalms 83. In verse 2 it says, "For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation."
Right. So they made and made an agreement,
That's right.
right? And hey man, yeah, you got the so-called white man ruling, okay? But who's the number two? You goddamn Arabs, man.
Right.
All right? You go in every goddamn gas station, all right? Liquor stores, whatever you want to be, and that's all you see in them, man. You don't see no white people, all right? You don't see the M-Dub running it. You don't see the Chinamen running it, okay? All you is Arabs, man. You see? Because why? They have created an agreement, all right? They've taken crafty counsel, man, to see and say, oh, long as we do this and keep this in terms with each other, that's how we keep these people down. That's how we keep these people from not knowing their true nationality, man. You see? Go ahead.
Hey, and if I could say, hey, they still salty about being passed over. You know, they're the firstborn of Abraham. They salty about that. You know, when you start talking to them, they don't like Jake.
Yeah, they don't
No
like
matter
the niggas,
what,
man.
what tribe, what you know, whether Jake from northern tribe, southern tribe, they don't give a damn. They don't like Jake. They spirit, it don't resonate with ours. You know, and they seem cool or whatever because they let you, you know, go with a couple cents with, and it don't be no, you know, crazy amount of cents. You might get by with, you know, six cents or whatever, but these, hey, they not for us, man. They not for our turn. God.
Verse 4, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being the nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Right, and they've done that. All right, they've hit that one in Michael. It says discontinue thou and Jeremiah.
Yeah, Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
You grab that one,
I got the limitation.
Oh, you go. See on
Yeah,
that.
Stay
yeah.
on, stay on.
It's a
Hold on,
limitation.
we got more than that. Read that top one again.
Verse 4, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Right, in the name of Israel, all right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, is no more remembrance, man. Okay? They brought you over here on slave ship, all right, and they took you from the name, which they were calling us Hebrews, all right? They changed that to Hebrews, and changed that to Negroes, man. You see? And from that point on, all we was niggas, man. You see? But no, man, we're Israelites, okay? Go ahead.
Verse 5, for they have consulted together with one consent.
With one consent, all right? You consent to something, that means you agree with it, all right? As long as we let them, we keep them in the bottom of the bottom, all right? Everything is going to go smooth. Go ahead.
They are confederate against thee. And this is going to name those people right here. Verse 6, the tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites, 2, of Moab, 3, and the Hagarenes.
All right, and the Hagarine is an insult, man.
Yep.
Go ahead, huh?
Verse 7, Gebal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Right. And this is all of the nations that you see that what? Own stores, okay? All of the nations that you see, they have a piece of Esau Edom society, man. All right? All of these nations, they have a leg up on Jake, man. You see? And they got their piece of the pie, all right? All of these nations got their piece of the pie, man. Okay? You got it, bro.
Because Lamentations 2 verse 15. All that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty?
Right, because they see us in our current state because they've done a number on us, man. Let's be real. Esau, Edom, and these other nations, with their consent, all right, what they've agreed to do, they actually did a number on us, man. Yeah, we are no longer the perfection of beauty, you see? But this was all through prophecy as well, all right? I have to say that too, all right? Because ain't no way that the Lord gave his chosen people, okay, into the hand of their enemies, okay, for nothing, all right? Let's get that out the way. Because we went off from our power, all right? The laws, the statutes, and commandments that was given to us, man. You see? And this is prophecy ultimately being fulfilled, okay? But a part of that prophecy is us doing what? In the latter days, remembering ourselves, man. Go ahead.
It said, the joy of the whole earth, all thy enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss, they snag their teeth. They said, we have swallowed her up. Certainly, this is the day that we look for. We have found, we have seen it. And that's right, man. Hey, that's they be waiting for that, man. They to swallow us up, man. And how they doing that? They giving us, they putting these false philosophies upon us. You know what I'm saying? They start with their so-called Jesus Christ, Caesar Borgia. You know what I'm saying? Also, hey, they swallowed up, they ate that wine, man. That making us drunken. By drinking that wine, man, what's they represent these false philosophies.
I got something like that. Even furthermore, brother, going into the things we eat, keeping us at a low vibration, what we drink, what we consume, where we live, how we live. You see, because, hey, you know, and we spiritual people by default. All of those things that are named are things to suppress your spirituality. You see, to keep you from having that, you know, that seal. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because, you know, Jay thinks this is regular life. No, but this, as we have already read, these things were consulted. They were talked about. Like they were drawn up on a drawing board and put into action. You see, America is the place that, you know, all of these things have been put into action, man. You know, this is that big game. How you say it, man? Where the hunters go hunt at. You know what I'm saying? That reservation, should I say? And we just out here, and all of these nations are having a chance to hunt us, man, and afflict us.
Get that Lamentations 4.
Yeah,
I thought it was Lamentations.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, too.
Lamentations 4.
He's still in there.
Yeah. He's hanging around. Bring yours out. Let me see.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse
That's
4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in a land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever.
Right, and it says, thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage, man. All right?
Talking about Jeremiah. Yeah. Even him, the man who's speaking, the Lord telling him,
Thou
even
thyself, you, yes.
you know, and we have, man, because before we was out here preaching, we was just in the midst of all of that shit as well.
That's right.
We were in the belly of the beast, man. You know, wherever we were walking the earth, we was in the belly of the beast, and the Lord called us out of that, according to prophecy. You got more?
Yeah, read that. Start with say our cause. Right after that semicolon.
Jeremiah 17, verse 4, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in a land which thou knowest not.
Right, and are we not serving our enemies in a land which we knew not, man? All right, we didn't know this land.
That's right.
Okay, you had the northern kingdom over here bringing back treasures and everything to King Solomon. All right, but we didn't know this land, man. All right, especially the so-called southern kingdom, man. You see what they do? They brought us over here on these cargo slave ships to do what? Serve our enemies, man. As the prophecy said in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter. Go ahead.
Hey, that was written, and that's Jeremiah, correct?
Yep.
That was written in the Babylonian Empire.
That's right.
America wasn't even known. This was the known world was over there on the eastern hemisphere, man.
Yep.
All of this was uncharted territory. So this has to be that place, man. This is no other out. What do you think they're talking about, Antarctica? You know? This has to be that place.
Yep.
You got it.
I got it. Even though, what else have we served our enemies in a land that we didn't know?
Come on, man.
When we served our enemies in the Babylonian captivity, all right, the Medo-Persian captivity, okay, the Greco-Roman captivity.
Empire.
We knew those lands, man. You see? So we fit the description.
That's right,
Okay?
man.
Finish that out. You got it.
I got something.
It said, for ye have kindled a fire in my anger. Oh, yeah.
Jeremiah 17 and 4, for ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever.
Right, and we did that. We kindled the fire in the Lord's anger, man, because we wanted to go off and do whatever the fuck we wanted to do, man. Well, there's a judgment for that. There's a punishment for that. You see? Go ahead, Doc. You got it.
This Judges 5 and 11. It says, David. It's
Bring
all
it out.
good. This is Judges 5:11. It says, they that are delivered from the noise of the archers
Right, the noise of the archers representing what? Nuclear missiles hitting this place. This place being ultimately destroyed to a pulp, man. Go ahead.
and the places of drawing water.
Right, which represents what? Slavery. All right. Are we not? Yeah, they call it what? What's the word for it?
What?
It's not hardcore slavery, but it's
Corporate slavery.
corporate slavery.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Corporate slavery might seem a little easier, but we even worse off than we do better being hardcore slaves. All right?
Yeah. They knew who they were.
We knew it.
At least we know we
We
slaves.
knew it was slaves.
That's right,
But now our people don't even know they slaves, man.
Like, we think we free.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Man, come on, man.
And that's why the scripture tell you, surely oppression make the wise man bad. Because we know who we are. We know what we did. All right. We see it clearly.
Hey, during those times of slavery, hardcore slavery, what we was doing, and some of them plantations was getting set ablaze, man.
That's right, on.
Saying, fuck master, man.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck this slavery shit. You know?
Revolt,
Yeah.
all kind of shit.
I'm kind of a little running
Yeah, to hell with it, bro.
Yeah,
In the
dog.
spirit.
Yeah, it says, verse 11, I'm going to start from the top. They that are delivered from the noise of the archers and the places of drawing water, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord, even the righteous acts toward the inhabitants of his villages in Israel. Then shall the people of the Lord go down to the gates.
Right, and we are rehearsing the righteous acts, man. All right, as we have returned, all right, back into the Lord, thy power, okay. We are rehearsing the righteous acts to the best of our abilities, man. Keeping the Shabbat, all right, the high and holy days, okay. As we've returned into this wisdom, this knowledge, this understanding, we.
That's enough.
I said, man, fuck. That threw me off. Go ahead, bro. Let that pass.
Yeah, you. Go ahead.
Well, this is what I had meant to get, but I just had got it mixed up. This Baruch 2:30.
Somebody was gonna get the Baruch.
Yeah, that's what I had meant, but I had got mixed up. Baruch 2:30 says, for I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities shall they remember themselves. And that's just to back up the point. This is that captivity right here, because this is the only captivity where we didn't know our power, bro. Where we didn't know who we were.
I got something.
This Baruch chapter 4. He didn't got me started in that
Salakia,
Baruch,
brother. Salakia, brother. Can you read 31, 32,
Shit, 33.
33, 34? Yeah, just finish it
35.
out.
Finish
Finish
it.
it out, all right?
This Baruch 2:31 it says, and shall know that I am the Lord, their power, for I will give them a heart and ears to hear.
Right. Let's reestablish our minds, man. Open our ears, all right, to receive this wisdom, this knowledge and understanding, and ultimately teach it, man. All right, in order to get what? Bid the other elect men to the marriage, man. You see? Go ahead.
Verse 32, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity.
Are we not praising the Lord in the land of our captivity, man? Are we not praising the Lord? Don't we have the true names? The true doctrine? Go ahead.
And think upon my name,
Yep.
and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers, which sinned before the Lord.
Yeah. And that's what we ultimately have done. And that's where we stand right now in prophecy, man. Returning from our stiff neck, the wicked deeds that we've done, all right, mortifying the old man, which means to put to death, all right, and serving the Lord in all truth and sincerity, man. You see? Go ahead.
Verse 34, and I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they shall be lords of it.
Yep.
And I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished.
Yep.
Verse 35, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their power, and they shall be my people. And I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them.
Right, and this is what we're waiting on. You see? Waiting on the Lord to bring us back home, man. All right? Beam us up in them chariots. All right? Deliver us, as the brother brought out in Judges 5. all right, from the lords of the archers and bring us back home, man. Where we gonna be lords, man. A nation of kings and priests. You see? Go ahead, Kalani.
Here's the patience and faith of the saints.
Yeah.
Yeah, this back in Baruch chapter 4 and verse 23 it reads, "For I sent you out with mourning and weeping, but Yahweh will give you to me again with joy and gladness forever." And that's going back into what that brother just said, all right, that deliverance, okay, from the land of drawing waters, okay, when those ICBM nuclear missiles hit, you know what I'm saying? It says, verse 24, "Like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity." All right, so all of those, enemies that the brother read in that Psalms 83, okay, the Lord he's saying in the face of all of those people, he's going to uplift us. All right, it reads, "So shall they see shortly your salvation from our power, which shall come upon you with great glory and brightness of the everlasting." Yeah, I'll keep going, bro. It says, yeah, bro. It says, "My children," hey, and that's so powerful. Hey, this word is so powerful. That's a man with legion on him, and he was coming, and they always do that. They get away, bro. The angels make them boys get away. Go back in the Baruch 4, it reads, verse 25, it says, "My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from Yahweh. For thine enemy had persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shall tread upon his neck." Woo-hoo. Yeah, hey, get that boy, man. Look at him. And you could tell this word got him agitated, man, because he keep looking over him. He's hitting signs and all kind of shit, man. That's the power of this word. That's the power of the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man.
Paul, I know.
Yeah.
Paul, I know.
All I know.
Yeah.
You see? I got something to real. Go ahead. Well, if I can say this, hey, and to stand on somebody's neck, that's not only a sign of complete dominance, but their power is gone. If you have a man's neck locked in, it's just the same as like a rear naked choke or whatever. You have complete power. Right? And the Lord said we're gonna tread on the necks of our enemies, having complete dominion over them, power and authority. You see? You got it.
This gonna back up everything you just said, bro.
You got it.
This is Zephaniah chapter 2 and verse 8. It says, "I have heard the reproach of Moab and the revelings of the children of Ammon, whereby they have reproached my people and magnified themselves against their border. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, surely Moab shall be as Sodom, and the children of Ammon as Gomorrah, even the breeding of nettles and salt pits, and a perpetual desolation. The residue of my people shall spoil them, and the remnant of my people shall possess them."
Yeah, man. It said Moab is going to be as Sodom. What the Lord did to Sodom. And the children of Ammon as Gomorrah. Well, what the Lord did to Sodom and Gomorrah, man? He wiped it off the face of he wiped it off the face of the planet Earth, man. Okay? And this is what the Lord is getting ready to do with these nations.
Yes.
All of these nations that came up against us, man. You see? It says, a perpetual desolation, man. The residue of my people shall spoil them, and the remnant of my people shall possess them. So what does that mean, all right? When a people possess another people, you're going to be handmaids and servants, man. Okay? Slaves. You see? That was good.
I got one more. Well, I could read all two. Verse 10, it says, "This shall they have for their pride, because they have reproached and magnified themselves against the people of the Lord of hosts."
Right, and this is going to be their recompense. All right, what's your boy James Brown say? The big payback, man. Okay, and that's the day that we are waiting on. Okay, because we know that with Yahushua making his return, that's what's going to come with it. Okay, putting into subjection the rulers, the kings of this world, man. You got it.
I have one more verse.
Yep, go ahead.
Verse 11, the Lord will be terrible unto them, for he will famish all the gods of the earth, and men shall worship him, everyone from his place, even all the isles of the heathen. Yeah, even all the heathen, we gonna possess them, so they gonna serve. They gonna be under us, bro.
They gonna be rehearsing.
So they're gonna be rehearsing the acts and the commandments and everything, because it's gonna be all throughout the kingdom, bro.
Yeah,
Everybody gonna have to follow them laws.
It tell you that in Zechariah 14.
I was about to
You
get
know,
that.
bring your precept out. I'm gonna let.
I think they got free.
I know.
They can get theirs
Okay,
first.
go ahead.
You know?
Because Jeremiah 46, verse 27. But fear not, thou, O my servant Jacob, and be not dismayed, O Israel. For behold, I will save thee from afar off, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return and be in rest, at ease, and none shall make him afraid. That's right, yeah, it's come for a time where the Lord's about to deliver us, man, out of this captivity. Yeah, man. Then after that, ain't gonna be no more captivity for us, man. Never again. We're gonna finally be at rest. We're gonna have peace. Everlasting peace, man. Everlasting life, man. We ain't gotta be afraid no more, man. Cause ain't gonna be no war in the kingdom of heaven, man. Anybody will come against the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Cause the Lord will take away all the weapons, man, and burn them up, man.
Bro,
You know what I'm saying?
ain't nobody gonna have no power.
Yeah, power. Yeah, we gonna have all the power, man.
Bro, we gonna be gods upon the earth, bro.
Right.
Immortals.
And I was listening to the apostles earlier this week, which they got this another bug out, all right. But when Yahweh Shai come back, all right, and we be changed and have them spiritual powers, they actually are going to have nations, all right, that's going to buck up against the elect, all right, which is going to be the new order on the planet Earth, man. And what you think going to happen to them nations? Okay, they're going to buck up for a little minute, okay, and after that little short minute that they see they can't do nothing with us, what they going to do? They just going to say, man, we just got to serve them, man. You see? That's what's getting ready to happen. All right? What it said, it said what?
It said, yeah, Jacob shall return and be in rest, at ease, and none shall make him afraid.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna make us afraid, man. We gonna be back at one, all right, on one accord with our Lord, man.
Yeah, more.
Get that in that. You had quoted to get that in that second round. Yeah.
Verse 28. Fear thou not, O Jacob, my servant, says the Lord, for I am with thee. For I will make a full end of all the nations, rather I have driven thee. But I will not make a full end of thee, but correct thee in measure, yet will I not leave thee wholly unpunished. So basically, yeah, like the Lord gonna make an end for all these nations, man. Well, they can't overtake us no more. They can't put us in captivity no more. And yeah, hey, we could be have eternal bodies. The Lord gonna make us immortal. To where, hey, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna go into more captivity because hey, we gonna have the law, statutes, commandments, them not in reports. We're gonna go off, but hey, that's what make us immortal. That's what make us hey prolong our days up upon the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like once He put that in us, hey, that's over with. Then we everlasting kingdom, man. You know?
Because if the law, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts, we ain't gonna sin.
Yeah.
Because we know the wages of sin is death.
It's death,
so
yeah.
if we ain't gonna never sin, we ain't gonna never die.
Yeah, that's why we were put in this captivity in the first place, man, because we had went off. You know? But yeah, hey, the Lord says, like, He said He correct. He did that to correct us, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't do it so they destroy us. So He never
and ultimately, too, so we can learn
yeah.
the
Good and evil.
The good and evil,
Yeah, good
right?
and evil.
The right and the wrong, all right? Being on the wrong side of the coin, you got it?
Yeah, hey, really immortality is easy. It's an easy concept to understand. If the Lord dealing with you, man. Because you got these Edomites, they're taking all sorts of different chemicals and shit concocted to make them live longer. They're doing organ transplants.
Yeah, you trying to use our blood.
You even got what's that movie with the Indiana Jones? What was he looking for? The fountain of youth. They trying, they looking for that, and really it's just in the scriptures, and it's going into don't do no more wickedness. Basically, you see, and it's very easy to understand, but only to the righteous, man. Only the righteous can understand that.
They're gonna be looking from the ends of the earth, looking for
Yeah.
how to not be wicked, brother, because they just gotta be wicked, bro.
They
The Lord made
created
them
them
that wicked. So they ain't gonna never find righteousness.
Huh. And you go off in the kingdom, prepare to get your fucking ass whipped, man.
Stone crack.
Go ahead, Doc. You got more than that?
Now that was it. I got some.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 20. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war.
Right, thou. All right, that's gonna be the elect, man. All right, because as the brother read, the nations are gonna be a spoil. Okay, the nations are gonna become servants. Well, how are they gonna become servants? You think we in these regular bodies that y'all was alluding to?
Yeah.
You think we gonna just take them in these regular bodies? No. The Lord said, "Thou art my battle axe, man." What, you wanna make a point?
Yeah, I will say too, while he making them a spoil, he said he gonna make full end of them. He not gonna make full end of us.
That's right.
Yeah, we ain't gonna die no more, man.
Yeah, we're gonna be
We
renewed,
renew, yeah.
completely,
New bodies, man.
completely renewed, man. You can get that too. First Corinthians 15.
Yeah, 15. Oh, definitely.
Swear, huh?
For with thee will I break in pieces the nation, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms.
With thee, all right, with the elect, man, all right, and it yeah, fine, you know, it'll come back around. Oh yeah,
And verse 21. And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider.
right, and the horse represents power, man, all right. Oh, that read 20 again. I missed the part.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 20. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms.
Right, the Lord is going to use us to break in pieces the nations, man, to destroy kingdoms. You see, with those spiritual powers, man. All right, Superman, Iron Man, these Marvel movies. All right, these movies you see people with these powers. Where do you think they get that from? Out the scriptures, man. As in the times of old, the tabernacle of David is being raised up. All right, and what did David do? He killed thousands, man.
Yep.
Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, like we first started off with, man. When you have a shot come back, you gonna get busy.
That's right.
You know, so is his men.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? According to 1 John 3 and 2. Yeah, bro, gonna get that, man.
Yep. You know, man, we gonna get them. We gonna hold that Zechariah. We gonna get that.
Yeah, we
I
gonna-
had
You know
something.
something? Finish that out.
This is verse 21. And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider.
Right. And we know that the horse represents power. All right. Man, the Lord said He gonna use us to get rid of everything, man. They tell you that in this red letters, Yahushua said, and those that don't want me to reign, bring them to me and slay them before me, man. Rebels.
It's
You see?
It's in Ezekiel 38 and 20, I believe. Like, I think that's
You got people that's gonna be like in the midst of everything when the Lord come back and destroy this place and shit that's gonna rebel, man, and they ain't gonna want to bow down. And the Lord, brothers about to get the account. The Lord gonna deal with that.
Yeah.
But shit, He gonna allow us to deal with that.
Yeah. Either get down or lay down.
Yeah, we gonna put
Yeah.
foots
Get
and
down.
ashes, man.
hey,
So
like, you had something. I just want to make a point. You can read that. What that was verse 21 you just read, bro? I got something to back it up.
Yeah, verse 21.
Read it again for me.
This is Jeremiah 51 and 21. And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider.
And just to back you up, right? Just to back that up. That's Daniel 7 and 18. It says, but the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even ever. So that's gonna be a part of us taking the kingdom, man. Because we're gonna break everything down. From the greatest to the smallest. We're gonna break the whole thing down.
All right, especially you elites, man. All right, you wanna go hide in the fucking space stations up top. All right, you gonna dig yourselves, as I tell you in what's that, Amos? Digging the hell, hiding those bunkers, man. We gonna come get you out them too, man. You see? Oh, Lord, we can't wait. You know, I don't want Rantazar be a part of that number and endure it to the end, man. God, you
Yeah,
want
I want to see too. We're not begging for reparations.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck your reparations,
Yeah,
Peter.
man. Oh yeah, we're doing bloodshed.
Man, how you gonna give me something tangible when you took blood?
Yeah, it took
You
blood.
took blood. You didn't, you know, you didn't take money or riches, which they did. They got all our artifacts and shit. But you know, the main point is these devils spilled blood, man. So blood must be spilled. That's in numbers.
I'm out of they gotta get this one to Genesis 2.
I got to free.
Get that. Get the numbers.
Yeah, get the numbers.
Get the numbers?
Yeah,
The
get
35 and
the numbers.
33?
Yes. You got it next, huh?
Yup.
This is Numbers chapter 35, verse 33. So, like Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are.
Y'all be attentive.
For blood, so like I'm gonna start over from the top, verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
Right. So you can't cleanse the land, all right, and give us money in return for all of the blood that you spill for our people, man. You gotta, what your boy say? Hey, man, we gotta get that back in blood.
Get it in Red
In
Cross.
Red Cross, man.
Yes.
And you best believe we gonna get it back in blood, man. All right? We can care less about reparations, things that you want to give us, okay? No, man, we gonna get it back in blood, all right? And the Lord Yahweh Shai, he's gonna be the ringleader. You see? Because you shed his blood too, man. Go ahead, huh?
It's real quick. It's the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 6. It reads, seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
Yeah.
Simple and plain.
Yeah, I'll say you gotta read that, bro, because a lot of people say, hear us talk about this, or they say we wrong, or this not of like God.
Yeah.
Say like that, but hey, that's plain right there, man.
Oh, Jesus said, turn
The
the
Lord
other
just
cheek.
heard the other cheek.
I ain't even talking about that. Come on,
Crazy.
crazy man. You know, people just be speaking off of, you know, hey, this world is softening our men, and even our women.
It's become
You know?
feminized.
And hey, the Lord is a man. Eye for eye, man. That's how the Lord really get down. You know, but we can't execute that here in this kingdom. You know, so hey, and to sum it all up, you want to say something?
I was gonna say, like the Lord said, wait till I rise up to the prayer.
That's right, Doc.
Yeah, the vision's mine.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Con.
I had one.
That's it.
Con, I had one of rather go into that.
Get that, what you got, that Ezekiel?
Yeah, I got the Ezekiel, but yeah, I got something else.
Bring yours out.
All right, so Genesis 9, verse 6.
Brother, I'm holding.
You holding up? Yeah, you got it. Go ahead, bring it up, brother.
Come on, brother. This Genesis 9 and 6, it says, whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of the Most High, he made man. So yeah, we want blood for blood, man. You know?
Yeah, it's a blood for blood, man. It ain't nothing else we can say about it. That's plain.
You reap what you sow.
There's no other way we can go about solving this problem.
Yup.
That's it. That's the only way it could be solved. That's the only solution. You got it.
Like you said in Galatians, man, you reap what you sow.
Yup. The Most High is not mocked, man. Go ahead, make a point.
You can't bribe. Oh, Salaki, go ahead. Doc.
I was just gonna say there's gotta be a righteous balance to all this. At the end of the day.
It wouldn't be a balance if Edom can just bribe us. Here, you just take everything we have, but let us go free. Nah, come on, man. You know, you can't bribe us nor the Lord, man. And hey, I said this a while back, but I know a person, that basically was like they can't see themselves having slaves in the kingdom, saying that they're gonna opt out. They believe everything else that I was saying, but when it got to slavery, it was like, you know, pretty much they didn't want to take part of that, and they don't have the anger of the Lord on them yet, man. You know, the Lord is gonna put a righteous anger on us. You see? Yeah. I got shit.
Man, bring Ezekiel out. You gonna tell me
All right, so Ezekiel It's Ezekiel 35, verse 5. Because thou has had a perpetual hatred, it has shed the blood of the children of Israel by force of the sword.
Right, by the force of the sword, man. And you hadn't had enough. You see? You hadn't had enough. All right? You furthered the affliction, man.
I'm getting that.
You hate the children of Israel so much, okay? As it was said in Genesis the 25th chapter. All right, since the womb. You see? And you couldn't wait to get your hands on us, man. It's a recompense for that. You see? Go ahead, all right?
Instead of in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
Yep.
Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood.
Right, so the Lord is going to prepare you unto blood, man. As you
Thus
did
saith
us.
the Lord.
Thus said the Lord Yahweh. Go ahead, all right?
And blood shall pursue thee.
Right. So the same shit that you done to us, we gonna do it unto you times 2, man. It tells you that in Revelation 18, man. Matter of fact, Revelation 18:6, finish that out.
Say, thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
Yep.
It said right there, they not hated blood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They gotta keep going and going. You know what I'm saying? All that blood shit they doing. Man.
You'll never be fulfilled. Take that in Habakkuk, man. You will bring it out there.
I got off it.
Oh, kind. But he tell you that in Habakkuk, man. That this devil, he could not be satisfied, man. All right? Go ahead. You got that? Yep.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 18, verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you.
And what's the reward that we got? All right? To drink the dregs of the cup, man.
Yeah.
Which is slavery. You see? This is what he's rewarded us with ever since we have been brought over here. All right? Look what you did to the northern kingdom, man. All right? Look what you did to Gad, man. Reuben. You see? Look what you did to Issachar. All right? You've had the children of Israel in your hands for way too long, man. You see? And you just keep getting worse and worse and worse, which is going to spark you to just go with this retarded NWO, man. And you're going to fail miserably at it. You see? Go ahead, Doc.
And double unto her, double according to her works.
Yeah, and we're going to do double unto you as you've done unto us. You see? We're going to make slavery look like a walk in the park, man. All right? We're going to make it look like a birthday, what you call it? What they call it? It's a phrase that they say, we're going to make it look something like cake. It slipped my mind right now.
Like
a piece of cake.
Yeah, piece of cake.
Yeah, it slipped my mind completely. You know, but we're going to make our slavery for what we're going to do to y'all in the kingdom look like a piece of cake, man. All right? Y'all going to have a thought in your mind and actually think and wish that y'all would have done us worse than y'all did, man. You see? Because it ain't going to be no light work coming. It ain't going to be no breaks, all right? No rest, man, except for the Shabbat, man. You
No
see?
mercy.
It ain't going to be no mercy. All right? Why? Because thou has what? Pursued blood, man. All right? He's had a perpetual hatred, man. He forwarded the affliction. Y'all run that.
Oh, you got more?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah, finish that. Let him finish that.
Yeah. Reward her even as she rewarded you, double unto her according to her works. And the cup which she had filled, and the cup which she had filled to her double.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got two
yeah, bring it out.
real fast. Just to back up that precept, this is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4 and verse 21, and it reads, Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom,
That's right.
that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall be passed through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. All right, and that cup going into slavery, man. All right, the brother just read that. Hey, we gonna basically give them double. All right, it's gonna be double the slavery. It's gonna be way worse than what they did us. All right, you can go into the archives and look at the different books and websites that show you what slavery, what they did during slavery. All of the accounts. You want to say something?
I was just going to say it's going to be done in righteousness this time.
That's right.
Yep.
So that means it has to be done double because we can't do the wicked shit that they were doing. You know what I'm saying? So we got to go even harder and find other ways and other means. I can meditate terror to
Compensate.
yeah, to compensate for that, man.
Yeah.
You know, ain't gonna be no buck breaking, and
Chopping rods off and shit.
yeah,
man.
we not gonna deal that way, man.
Yeah, we
I-
gonna deal in righteousness, man.
That's right,
And it's still gonna be 1,000 times worse because it's gonna be righteous.
That's what I'm
You see?
saying.
As you quoted that meditate terrorists.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we meditate terrorists right now. So when we get in them new bodies, what kind of terrorists you think we gonna meditate, man?
Meditate terrors as God.
As gods, bro.
I was just gonna say this, you know, and I'm gonna use the apostle recall as a, you know, just something, you know, as a landmarker. All right, that brother, he has a very fiery spirit,
Yes.
and when he get into the spirit, you can feel it within your spirit,
Yes.
right? So, and he's not even in a godly form. You know, he don't have that godly hatred all the way. It haven't been unlocked unto him yet. You see, and it's gonna be unlocked to all of us, and we're gonna meditate terror, like the brother said, in a godly fashion, man.
Because he has a spirit, a portion of the spirit, all right?
That's right,
Of
just a
Yahushua,
portion.
right? So
That's
just
right.
a small portion. Hey, man, how you think Yahushua feel?
Come on, man.
All right? And Yahushua is speaking through all of us, man.
That's right, Al.
You see? So what you think Yahushua gonna do? How you think he feel? You know? Go ahead.
So times that by 144,000.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, that's why you gotta get his lick back.
Come on,
man.
And
Yeah.
we don't even know the secret shit that they have done. We only know the things that you know the Lord allowed us to see.
Yeah.
So imagine, you know, when JC what Edom had done to him specifically, to his loved ones, right, to his family. Okay, imagine getting to see, you know, what they done to the Lord himself, man. Man, that shit just gets you fired up. And we're here in the flesh, you know?
So how much, like the brother said, how much more as God's do?
Come on, man.
When we in our righteousness, when we are mortal, how much has God's, man?
That's right.
You got it.
Yeah, this that other precept I had, this the book of Psalms 137:7, and it reads, "Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem." So what that mean? In the kingdom. All right? Because it's the day of Edom right now. We're in Edom's kingdom. Right? So when it's our day, the day of Jerusalem, that's going to be in our kingdom. It says, "Who said, raise it even to the foundations thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. Happily shall he be that rewarded thee, as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones." And that's a direct cut to that person that was telling me that they didn't want to have slaves in the kingdom. It said they will be happy to reward them.
And really, they not in their right
They not
mind,
in their
huh?
mind, bro.
Yeah.
They lost themselves, you see? And that's why that healthy dose of wrath is going to be put on us, man. That godly dosage of wrath and hatred is going to be put on us, man. They have, how could you say, an allotted set judgment. And that has to be fulfilled. It's written. So somebody got to fulfill that, man. You know? You got it.
This is Jeremiah 30:16. It says, "Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured."
And who have devoured us? All right? The heathen
That's right,
nations,
Doc.
man. It said all of them. All right, as we brought out in Psalms 83, that have devoured these shall be devoured, man. Hey, let's get that word devoured. Baba Kashab. Get it in the etymology. I got it. You read it?
Jeremiah 13, Jeremiah 30 and verse 16 at the top. "Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured."
Right. And this word devour, it means to eat up entirely, to eat ravenously, consume as food, to swallow up or engulf. You see? And that's what these nations have done completely to us, man. Go ahead. Al.
Hey, you know, I don't know if brothers been, you know, I'm an animal man, so I watch a lot of safari shit, you know, When you look at them, how them hyenas and them lions, when they get that meal, and it's just they all heads is down, and they just, that's devouring. That's the, if you want to look at devouring, put up a lion pride eating, or a pack of hyenas, or a pack of wild dogs eating. That's how we're gonna devour the nations, man. You know, especially Esau Edom. We're gonna all get a hand in beating the shit out of you, man.
Yeah, and then, if I can say, ultimately, they're gonna ultimately be devoured, as it says to burn up. Yes. When you look at the what's the Strong's, all right, it's H398. In the outline of biblical usage, the first line, it says to burn up, man. And it's gonna have that, y'all gonna have that great day when we put y'all ass in that fire, man. And you ultimately be burnt up and sent back to the spirit realm, man. You ain't gonna ever touch the planet Earth, least the Lord say so. All right, but according to the book of Obadiah chapter 1, you ain't, man. You see, you're gonna be put out, man, quenched. Okay, your wickedness is gonna be no more. All right, go ahead.
It says, I'm gonna start at the top again. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. And this about to go into the point you just made, brother, about the lions devouring the hyenas, okay? Because they are prey. It says, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
Shot.
They got some right here. They had ice in them. Let me read this in the NLT. It's Jeremiah 30:16 in the NLT. It says, but all who devour you will be devoured, and all your enemies will be sent into exile. All who plunder you will be plundered, and all who attack you will be attacked. You see? So that's your judgment, man, to be devoured, all right, to be sent into exile, and to be plundered, man. You see? Go ahead, Art, you got it.
Because Jeremiah 49, verse 12. For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunken.
Right, our judgment wasn't to drink of the cup, man.
That cup represents slavery.
That cup represents slavery. You see?
Yeah, we the Lord's chosen people, man.
Yep.
So the other day we weren't set to, you know what I'm saying? We weren't set to be in slavery, man. But yeah, we did, because we went off.
Yep.
You know? So yeah, but yeah, hey, so if we gotta go, if we had to deal with the Lord's wrath and go through slavery, how much more did he then? Well, just let's say it, guys. We'll tell you right here. It says, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Question mark.
And who is that he's speaking of? All right, Esau Edom, man. Shall he go unpunished? What did it say, Art? Go ahead.
It says, thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink it.
Shall surely drink it.
Surely.
All right? You gonna drink, man. You gonna drink this cup, man. All right? Come on, the water out. You gonna drink this cup. Hey, what your boy say? The brother, the page.
You gonna get this work?
You gonna get this work, man. Hey, hold on, man. You gonna get this work.
They're gonna get that work,
And you gonna get that work for sure. You see? Go ahead, Art. They got more. Yeah, 49.
Verse 13. For I have sworn by myself, said the Lord, that Basra shall become a desolate and reapproach, a waste, a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual wasted.
Right, and Basra it represents the chief city of Edom, all right, which we liken unto America, man. All right, the Lord said he swore by himself, all right, that Basra will become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, man. And all the cities thereof be perpetual waste. Why? Because he could swear by nothing greater, so he swore by himself. Man, the Lord put that on everything. Like Jake, like to put that on everything, the Lord put it on himself, man. You see? That this is gonna happen, that prophecy is gonna be fulfilled, man. Yeah. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, one of the prophets said, hey, these so-called white people, they going to slavery.
Yep, that's right.
Plain.
What we got? You got the Psalm 75? Yeah, read it.
This is Psalm chapter 75, verse 8. For the hand of the Lord Yahweh, there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture and poured out of the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them.
Right. All the wicked of the planet Earth shall wring them out and drink the dregs of the cup, man, which represents slavery. You see, we had to drink the dregs. They put our people on what? Auctioning blocks. Give me that, Joel, too. All right. They put our people on auctioning blocks, sold them off to this plantation. All right. Sold them off to this part of the world. You see?
Right.
So they going to have to drink those dregs, too, man. All right. There's more? No, that's it.
So,
Bring it on. Grab that, Joel. Got one real quick. Yeah, hold it, but you let them know.
It's an older but good. It's book of Revelations, chapter 13 and verse 9, and it reads, "If any man hath an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity."
And who led us into captivity?
Hey, primarily Esau Edom, the so-called white man, and along with all of the other nations that we already read in Psalms, the 83rd chapter, that helped him put us in slavery.
Yeah, so-called Chinese people.
Yeah, but you had the Arabs, all
Yeah.
right, the Israelites as slavers. They was the one
if it
doing what?
wasn't for the Spaniards and the French here, or the British and the Americans elsewhere, yes, slavery.
And you had-
Absolutely.
Hey, even those
Colonialism.
people, they were Edomites. Right? The first Spaniards and the first
Yeah.
Yep.
French and I
Correct.
forget the other one she just said.
Well, studying history and like
Yeah.
knowing what the first was that who
Yeah.
took over.
Those
and,
are so-called white
yes.
people.
Yeah.
The Spanish that we see today is not the actual Spanish.
Right.
Yep.
Right? The actual Spanish is the Edomite.
The Jesus they put up is not the actual Jesus.
That's
Let's
correct.
be real historically. Let's go
Yeah,
back to
biblically,
history.
and you're right.
Biblically.
It's biblically. Look at Black Jesus that he had Arab wool. Let's
Yeah.
go back to the Bible since they
No,
want to
that's-
quote the
that's
Bible.
true.
Let's quote it back.
That's true. But I'm gonna keep going.
Or
right,
the Quran or whatever literature.
No, we just deal with the Bible. That's all we deal with.
Yes. Okay.
But I'm gonna finish this out. Back in Revelations 13 and verse 9 it says, "If any man hath an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints."
Right. And here's the patience and the faith of the saints, man. All right, which represents the elect, the 144,000, as well as the innumerable multitude that's deemed for salvation. All right. And because the rest of the world is doomed for what? Destruction, man. You see?
I want to make a point, all right, because you have people that like to say, "Oh, we're living in Revelations," which they don't understand, what they're actually talking about. But here it is, right here in the book of Revelation, since they like to quote it so much, all right, that it's telling you that there will be slavery in the kingdom of heaven.
Yep.
When has the so-called white man been put into slavery, hardcore slavery? Never.
Yep.
You see, so that is a future prophecy that's going to come to pass in the kingdom of heaven.
Yep. That there will
Got
it causes them fear, and they cause lies that they spew out because
Yes.
yes.
And that's why the Lord is breaking down this kingdom strategically, first by the word, and then he's
Yes.
going to do it physically.
Through vessels like you young men who will rise up and protect you.
Do you know
all of
that it's
it. It's
prophesied
already prophesied.
In the scriptures that we
You
would be
will.
here,
You will
know,
rise up.
according to the book of Proverbs, man. Wisdom shall cry out in the streets. You see?
Uttered a voice from the chief place of concourse, man.
And that's what we're doing. That's what we out here doing. Not by our own means.
No, because
You
you
know?
feel led. And
The
you're
Lord,
led
the
by
Lord
the
have
Spirit.
chose us and put a spirit on us to come out here.
I'm thankful for you young men. Keep on speaking the truth from your soul. It's beautiful.
And we're going to keep doing it, Lord willing.
Lord willing.
You're called to. You're called to rise up to tell the truth.
Yeah, because we could be doing anything on this good Saturday.
Yeah, you could. You're very young and you could be children.
I can say this, some handsome young men, there's some place we can be, there's some place we can be out here doing whatever our heart desires. But our heart is here with these scriptures.
That's right. I see it as very great for you. This young
Bring it
man
up.
is going to say something.
Joel 3:3 it says, "And they have cast lots for my people,
Right, right.
and have given a ball for a harlot, and sold the girl for wine that they might drink.
Right. And that's what they was doing on those auction blocks, all right, back in what, the 1700s, all right, the 1800s, okay? Casting the board for a lot, all right? Getting a girl for a drink of wine which represents a buying and a selling for a product, man, all right? They told us that we were not even 3/5 of a man, man.
That's right.
We were nothing more than property, you see?
Yep.
You don't think that there's a recompense for that? You don't think that you'll be sold in like manner, all right? But after righteousness, though, you see? Yeah,
Verse 4 says, "Yeah, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Sidon, and all the coast of Palestine? Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me, swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon your own head."
All right, and that was two questions that the Lord asked, man. He said, "Will you render me a recompense?" Man, you took my chosen people and you sold them as slaves, man. What, you gonna do me a favor? No, man. The Lord is gonna return that recompense upon your own head, man. You see, it's a judgment for that. Go ahead.
I got something to back you up.
Go ahead.
Keep going now.
Nah, you good. Get what you got.
Yeah, this will back you up, bro.
You got
This Zechariah chapter 2,
Verse 8.
Yeah.
verse. I'm gonna start at verse 8. Time, brother. It says, "For thus said the Lord, Yahweh of hosts, after the glory had sent me unto the nations which spoiled you, for he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye."
Right, and if you're an apple, all right, an apple of if you have a valuable possession, okay, you would call it the apple of your eye. Meaning, you know, it's something that's so valuable that you will hold it dear, you will hold it close to you. Well, that's what he likened the children of Israel to. All right, the apple of his eye, man. All right, they said what?
Yeah, he will his children. You know what I'm saying? And when you tell them, like, say if you're a father or you're a parent, if somebody touch your child, you're gonna do something. Like, you're gonna get mad, man.
That's right. And that's what the Lord is. All right, he's our father, man. And we're his children, as you said, brother. You know? So he that touches you touches the apple of his eye. Hey, man, I don't play about my children, huh?
Yes.
Hey, you want to say something?
I got that word apple
You got it.
in the Strong's. This is Strong's H 892. It says Baba. All right. It says the apple, the pupil of the eye. All right. Many times I've had maybe an eyelash in my eye, and I can touch the white. But what happens when you touch the pupil? All right, the center. All right, that causes problems.
Yeah, you can't
That's
touch
an
that.
uncomfortable feeling.
Yeah.
So these nations have touched the pupil of the Lord's eye.
Yeah.
And
And
the
it's-
students.
That's a
Pupil and
recompense.
students
Yeah, you're right.
also.
Pupil and
Visual.
student.
What do
To
we
back that
see?
foot up, give me
Pupil
Isaiah
and
40.
students.
You see
We are
17.
taking it in. We're learning. Pupil.
Yeah,
That's
that's-
the visual.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I had one more verse, and then this book I had another.
Come on, go ahead.
This verse 9, it says, "For behold, I will shake my hand upon them,
Yes.
and they shall be a spoil to their servants, and ye shall know that the Lord of hosts has sent me." And to back that up, because you brought out, you know, the apple,
Yeah.
you touched the apple of my eye. This is Zechariah 1 and 15. It says, "And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased."
Just a little.
Just a-
All right? Just a little. Now, it's prophecy.
Well, in
that
the
we
grand
would-
scheme of things,
It was prophecy, okay, that we would be
Punished.
punished, all right, brought over here on slave ships according to Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, all right, but the Lord was just a little displeased, but that prophecy had to be fulfilled. You see? Go ahead.
And
Yeah.
they helped forward the affliction.
And you helped forward the affliction, man. All right? You made everything 10 times worse. It was just a little, all right? The judgment wasn't supposed to be as severe as it was. All right? Feeding what they had called feed the alligators, with the babies of so-called Negroes, man. Okay? Chopping off the trail of tears, man. All right? Chopping off men's rods and sending them as gifts to other families, man.
Cutting out women, babies out their stomachs and letting them fall to the ground, bro.
no humanity.
Come on.
If God has to give a measurement of a little, it means a lot.
Yeah.
If God has to even say I care a little, it means a lot.
Read that. Read that.
That's just
Because he's sick and tired of these being over here in captivity, all right, and being amongst these other nations, man. We want rulership. You see, we want to get the hell up out of here, man. All right, and the Lord don't care nothing about these other nations, all right.
Or lordship over your own land that's yours.
Yeah, that's the true thing. We don't want to be here in America. We have a home. The Lord said in prophecy that day, what? He's going to return us back into our home.
Yeah,
The
right.
land that he promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man.
That's right.
You know, this land, we have nothing to do with this land but captivity.
It was very
What prisoner do you know that reflects on his jail cell after he's left prison? Nobody,
Nobody.
man. We have a land that the Lord has, you know,
That's been promised to us, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
right,
yeah,
huh?
yeah,
You
Lord
know?
gotta purify that land because
Yeah.
all that land
That's
be,
right.
have been polluted, man.
Yep.
You know,
Nah,
because he gonna use the heathen to do that. They gonna have to rebuild the kingdom.
That's right, man.
they're gonna have to get to work.
Yeah,
All
get
right?
to work. Yeah.
Now that brother read the Zechariah 1 where the Lord said he was very displeased with the heathen. Okay? Now read that, 17.
This is Isaiah 40, verse 17. All nations before him are as nothing. They are counted to him as less than nothing and
Right.
vanity.
So all the nations that are before the Lord, all right, the other 17 nations, start with the head of those nations, the so-called white man who is Esau Edom, okay? He said that they are less than nothing, man. Read it again,
All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing and vanity.
Less than nothing and vanity. So they're in a negative, man.
Yeah.
A negative, a double negative. There, you have a zero, and then
Double
everything
was
goes
cast down for
negative
vanity.
after that. All right, that's what the Lord is doing, man.
You know how bad you gotta hate somebody for them to be less than nothing. to
Less
you,
than
bro?
nothing. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
The Lord likened him unto spittle.
Yeah.
We got that. Yeah, we
Yes.
got that, brother. We got
Got
that.
Spew you out.
Got something for you.
Go ahead.
Bring it up.
Yep.
It's second Ezra 6 verse 54.
Yep.
And after these, Adam also whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Yep.
So basically, everybody, all nations come from Adam.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the Lord chose one nation, was the Israelites, man, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. Yet they said, all this I have spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake. And
Right.
Lord made the world for our sake, man.
Yeah, the world, it was our inheritance.
Yeah.
To rule, to be a nation of kings and priests, to govern the earth after righteousness. That's something that the Lord prepared for
In
us.
Genesis.
You see? Yes. Go ahead.
Genesis.
It's as for the other people, the other nations,
The other nations, you know, go ahead.
which also come of Adam, which
Right.
also come out, as I said before. Thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle.
Right, these other nations. And the Lord don't care about the other nations, man. He has, it's like you know how you seeing, I'm looking at you, and I'm looking at you, but I just can't see nothing in my peripheral. All right, that's how the Lord cares about Israel. You see? Go ahead.
Yeah, like I said, they're like unto spittle. Like when you spit,
You don't care.
yeah, you don't
what
care about it. You
spit.
just keep on walking.
Yeah, you just spit and keep going. Liking on the spittle, man. Go ahead.
It's and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Right. So if you walking, all
God
right,
bless
with
you, young man. Thank
all right, you have a nice night.
Appreciate the truth and like all the peace of the Lord.
You have a nice night.
And it is everything you're saying.
Read it again.
Absolutely. God bless you.
And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Right. And if you holding the bucket, all right, and you walking and it's overflowing and you got something spilling, you know, you don't give a fuck about the shit that's spilling, man. All right, and that's how the Lord, long as the abundance of water stay in the bucket, which represents Israel, He don't care about the shit that's busting outside the bucket. Because we was about to get on, I was about to get on the ass. I was about to tell her just hold a piece. Yeah.
Yeah, I was starting up saying like,
You can read 57. You read 57?
No, not yet. Yeah. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us.
Right, and that go back to that Jeremiah 30. They begin to do what? Be lords over us, devour us, all right? Discontinue us from our heritage, all right? The whole nine, man, all right? Go ahead.
But we thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten.
The only begotten, the firstborn. All right. Now, if you have like different accounts through the scriptures, all right, everything goes to the firstborn. The inheritance, everything goes to the firstborn, man. Just recording shit. I don't even know what you
It's
were doing.
entertaining about black people, so-called black people on the corner. Don't make sense, man.
All right.
I got a precept for you too.
You got more. I was waiting till that thing passed. Go ahead.
It's and thy fervent lover.
That
are-
fervent lover.
are-
Hey, if you got a Salaki, if you got a fervent lover, brother, you only care about that lover. It's hot. All right.
It's hot.
It's a what your girl said. It's an entanglement, man. All right.
And we don't like unto women, man. Jeremiah 6.
Exactly. You know. But if you have a fervent lover, you only have eyes for that person. All right. Like a woman only has eyes for one man. Okay. That's what she's fervent for that lover, man. Go ahead.
are given unto their hands.
Yeah, so we've been given into their hands. You see, they didn't take us. All right, the Lord gave us to them, man. You see, go ahead, bro.
If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? Question mark.
And goes back to the earth being our inheritance, man. And Esdras is asking a question here, like, Lord, like, what's taking so long for us to possess the world? All right, the things that you made for us. You see, why are we in captivity? Why are we amongst the heathen, man? You see, it says, if the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? And how long shall this endure? All right, and it's going to endure until the Lord call us back, man. You know,
Whenever that is,
whenever that be.
whenever he chooses, man.
Aparat he give us a spirit to endure to the end, man. All right, y'all brothers got whatever y'all got, bring them on.
All right. Since we was on this subject, I had Deuteronomy 7:6. It reads, "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord that thy power had chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all the people that are upon the face of the earth." You see? It says, the Lord has chosen us to be a special people unto himself above all the people, right, on the face of the earth. Okay? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The Lord chose you. Yes, you. All right? Though we're at the bottom, hey, the Lord is going to lift us up soon. He's going to exalt us soon. All right? Starting with the elect. You see?
Yeah,
You want to say something?
yeah, according to Deuteronomy 37, he gonna put all the curses on the heathen, man. Yeah.
This from the brother Bayan.
Yeah, shalom, man.
This Psalms chapter 135 verse 4. For the Lord had chosen Jacob unto himself, and Israel for his particular treasure.
His peculiar treasure.
Peculiar treasure.
Salak, man. You know, the Lord had chosen Jacob to himself, to keep unto himself, man. All right, which Jacob is the father, all right, of the 12 tribes, man. You see, which his name was Israel, but it was Salak, his name was Jacob, but it was changed to Israel. You see,
Right.
and what it said about Israel,
And Israel for his peculiar treasure.
and Israel for his peculiar treasure, man. You see, so you don't get more plainer than that. You know, you got that.
Yeah, Deuteronomy 30, verse 7. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
Hey, and you can see it happening now. All right, you're starting to see more and more so-called white people going through the stress struggles of being, starting to come down in the economy, man. All right, you got Edomite women that's complaining, all right, about how they don't have enough money to sustain the lives that they have been set up to live, all right, and it's hitting them hard. You have Edomite men, right, who are being put on child support. That's a curse, man. You know, their women don't desire them, right? They're dealing with other nations. That's the first sign of a kingdom being broken down, man, according to history. Right? History shows you that. Okay? And these are just the beginning, man. just wait until the thicker curses start to get upon these devils. That's just like upon us, man. Right? We see our people out here. These people are examples, walking examples of the curses being upon us. Just watch when the roles reverse and it's Edom out there, just like how Jake is. You see, and it's gonna be to another degree because they won't be able to do those types of things that Jake is doing right now. Because we gonna be busting ass, man. You know, we not gonna allow it. So it's just, man, it's a lot of,
And ultimately,
go ahead.
they ain't gonna have the Lord on their side. Right?
That's right.
They ain't gonna have the Lord to mercies. They're not gonna have none of that.
They not gonna have a zeal to try to do right.
No, they just
You
gonna
see,
do worse.
just
They just gonna rebel.
straight action.
Yeah.
That's it. They gonna receive straight action, huh? You got it. Y'all got it.
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head.
He didn't say some of the heathen, huh? It said all of the heathen.
Yes.
So all of the rest of the 17 nations, okay, hey, your recompense is coming soon. And that's word to the scriptures, man.
Yeah, even the one that's trying to say, oh, we didn't do it. Hey, our forefathers did it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm gonna get that.
Get that.
Isaiah 14, Isaiah 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquities of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Right, because you are your forefathers, man. Through a thing called reincarnation. You see? You was the same, and then I say this too, you still benefiting from slavery, man.
Yep.
All right? A 400-year head start, man. You see? You still are having what? Finances, all right? Inheritances that's left to you, houses, cars, wills, okay? You still benefiting from us busting our ass during slavery, man. So yes, the Lord is preparing slaughter for you devils, man. Go ahead,
Millions of dollars that hasn't been taxed, huh?
Yes.
These are undocumented accounts and shit, huh? They're sitting on mansions. That's work shit, man. Go ahead, you wanna say something?
Not only that, brother, they got everything and still stealing from us, brother.
Yeah.
They taxing the taxes that they taxed us, bro.
Yes.
Come on.
We get paid, all right? We already subject to work a fucking 40-hour work week, 50, 60 hours, all right? But you tax the money that we make, then you don't even, it's the root DNA?
Yes.
Yeah. Then you don't even pay us after what you're supposed to pay a man after his day's work.
Right.
We gotta wait 2 weeks for a fucking paycheck, right?
That's sick.
That's sick, man. This shit is ridiculous, bro. But Jake think we ain't in captivity though. Jake think we ain't in slavery though. You know? Shit ridiculous, bro. Go ahead,
Bro,
Ari.
how,
Yeah.
bro, if we have people over us who can literally just create a currency, print paper out of thin air,
Yeah.
and tell us we need this to live when we gotta work for it, you a slave, bro.
Yes.
You a slave.
Yes.
I got something after you.
This that Baruch 3:8 though. It says, "Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our powers."
Right. So you go to work, right? You work a decent job. You got a house. What you gotta do? You gotta pay rent. You gotta pay a mortgage. Whatever it be. You gotta have a car to get to work, right? You gotta pay a car note. What you gotta pay on a car note? Insurance. Right? Now, if you don't have insurance, what's gonna happen? Huh? They're gonna take that bitch from you, man, until you get insurance. And then, when you go back to get your shit straight, you're gonna have to pay a fucking fee.
A reinstatement fee.
A reinstatement fee, man. So are we not subject to payments? And that's just two small things because Jake need a car and Jake need a house. All right? That's two small things, man. Not even talking about groceries. All right, if you got children, you got to buy the children clothes. All right? Make sure they fed, Pampers, right?
I got it, man.
We subject to all of that, man. Which is a payment. We are slaves, man. As the brother said earlier, corporate slaves, bro.
Hey, wrap it up.
Con,
I got this. This the right.
y'all bring them out. What you looking for? Whatever you
Look,
looking for.
this the back of what he was saying, because he was going into the different things that we need. You see, this is Lamentations 5:4, and it reads, "We have drunken our water for money, and our wood is sold unto us."
Beautiful.
Hey, the Lord literally bring down rain. He got water sitting,
Brother,
good water, precious water.
brother, you supposed to just be able to go to the river and just drink water, huh?
From the spring, you see. But what does the devil do? He sets up different laws to say that, oh, you can't collect rainwater.
Yeah.
Bro, how you can't collect rainwater? That's wicked.
The niggas, they put chemicals,
In
all
the
right,
plastic,
in the
in the
plastic,
water.
in the water, and make you buy it, man.
That's right, huh? Hey,
I'm gonna say it again because the thing was going by. They put the water in plastic, all right, which is chemicals. Then they put chemicals in the water, purify it, and then sell it back to you, man.
hold that up.
Yeah.
Look, this is, average water that we buy. Hey, Jake got to spend damn near $4 to get shit like this that comes in a different container.
Just so it's not plastic.
Hey, and who's to say that this is a metal that's not harmful to us? You see?
Forever chemicals out.
So it's just, hey,
Yeah,
like I read.
have no rest here, man.
Yeah,
You got it.
you got it. I get
I'll
your
head
head
off on that. Huh?
Yeah, this is to back up the point how we subject to payments. This is Haggai 1:6. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Man,
You got it.
you
Read
got
it,
it,
read
you
it,
got it,
bro.
bro.
I'll be stealing, bro.
Yeah, you still agree.
You got it.
There's Haggai 1:6. Ye have sown much and bring in little.
Yeah.
That's how.
We so much every week. We so much. Anytime you gotta spend 8 hours a day, it's only 24 hours. A third of that is going to work. All right, and that's if you working 8, because some brothers is working more than that, man. Some brothers have 10, 12 hours days. That's half your day, man. All right, that's sowing much though.
The brother that was just down here from the Baton Rouge camp, he worked 16 hours. He
Yeah,
was going
in
into a
one day.
16-hour shift, man.
Yeah, in one fucking day.
That's
man.
2 work shifts,
Yes.
2 8-hour shifts, huh? That's sick, man.
We so much.
Just to provide for his family.
Yep.
That's wicked, man.
All the more. That's why we gotta get the hell up out of here.
Yeah, like as soon as you get paid, back on that point, yeah, as soon as you get paid, you gotta put that towards the bills,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying, rent or mortgage,
Yep.
car, you know what I'm saying? What else, man? You know what I'm saying? You might be in debt, something like that. You start take taxes out of your check, you know what I'm saying, that you do receive, you know what I'm saying? And you bring in little, like you barely got enough for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got a family, you gotta take care of.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say this too, especially in the times of inflation. All right,
Yeah.
shit, the grocery, everything is sky high. Jay ain't, hey brother, it ain't much room to just wiggle and do whatever you want with your bread, huh?
That's right.
You know? Go ahead, bro.
It's ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink.
Yep.
Ye clothe you, but there is none warmth. He that earn the wages to put it in the bags with holes.
Man, with hoes, man. And that's what it feels like here in this society, that we earning the wages and we just emptying them out, man.
Yeah, like so as you
Put them
get paid, like you back to square one.
It's back to
Already.
square one. Every month you gotta reset and do the same shit, man.
Yeah.
Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, man. And we got to get the hell up out of here, you know? Y'all brothers got any closing remarks?
That's it.
That's it.
You know, so Lord willing, this camp was edifying. Before we get out of here, we're going to give all praises, glory, infinite honors unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Hakudash.
Double honors once again to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Abba Babo.
Abba Babo.
Abba Babo.
Abba Babo.
Abba Babo.
Abba Babo.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.